So here we are again. We've fallen off our fitness routine, and this is my guide to get back on track. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. First, let me address my hair. It's a lot different. I was going for some highlights and then it just went left real fast. Ended up bleaching pretty much most of my hair, but I absolutely love it. But anyways, that's not what we're here for. So I originally was just gonna film a regular vlog, but I said, you know what? No, because if you guys watched my last vlog, you guys know that I was in Hawaii for a month. I got back about 2 weeks ago and I have not touched a weight. I have been eating like crap. Life happens. I feel like it's not about how many times you fall off, but it's how many times you get back on track, how many times you get up and push yourself again. The first thing that I have to do, start with a clean space. So I know you're probably like, what does this have to do with fitness? For me personally, whenever I have a cluttered space, whenever things in my home are just all over the place, I just cannot function. I have a toddler who loves to bring out toys. I'm cooking a lot of the times in the kitchen. I'm filming content around the house. Like I'm doing everything around the house. And if the house is dirty and just a mess, it is really hard for me to focus. It's really hard for me to start my day off right. If you feel like you're already kind of like I am, where all over the place, your mind is always a million places at once, try starting with your space. If it's really cluttered, if there's a lot going on, chances are it probably is affecting you mentally. So clean your spaces, it really will help. So step number 2, I feel is the most important step. The most important step is nutrition, is food. Figuring out what you're gonna eat, whether that be meal prepping. For me, it's meal prepping. I know that's not for everybody, so whatever that looks like for you, even if it's just going to the grocery store and putting those healthy options in the house, that's a step that you need to take, because if you don't have it there and all you have is the junk, you're gonna keep grabbing that. So if it's cleaning out those snacks and replacing them with healthy ones, if it's meal prepping like me, or if it's, like I said, just planning out your meals for the days, whatever that looks like for you, everybody's different. Like I said, meal prepping for me works. Okay, tip 3 is to take your supplements consistently. Like I cannot stress this enough. I like to think of supplements as insurance. A lot of us like to think, you know, when we're eating healthy and everything, that we're getting all the vitamins that our body needs. However, I know where I lack. I know where I can do better. And even when I'm dialed in, I still don't get as much greens in as I would like to, just because I just don't reach for them. So I love to take a women's daily multivitamin. It's so easy, it's so simple to add in, and it's just like I said, it's just like an insurance to have. If maybe you don't get everything you need in for the day, your body is still getting some type of nutrients, even if it is from just a supplement pill. And I am the type of person that will switch around supplements, like take some in and then take some out of my routine, just to kind of see what's working. I don't like to take too many supplements at once, because then if something's working, I don't really know which one it is. So I usually will only keep like 2 or 3 in rotation at the same time. So right now I'm taking a women's daily multivitamin, a hair pill, and the last one that I just included into my routine is my magnesium. So this magnesium, y'all, I have to pause and talk about this magnesium. It's crazy because my sister actually started taking magnesium first to go to sleep. And I heard her, but like I just never, everything I've taken to help me sleep usually never works unless it's like the prescription stuff. But I don't like to take those to go to bed because I don't want my body to get adapted to them, and I just don't think it's good overall. Then I got this magnesium breakthrough and I started taking this for myself for sleep, like 30 minutes before I want to go to bed. And when I tell you guys, this magnesium is the truth. I am the type of person, I can be physically so exhausted and be in bed and my mind is still like not rested enough for me to go to bed. It's so hard for me to just naturally fall asleep. And I want to kind of explain why this magnesium supplement is so different from the others on the market. Most magnesium supplements on the market only contain about 2 different types of magnesium, but the magnesium breakthrough consists of 7 different magnesiums. I think it's 75% of the population is magnesium deficient. Now, as you guys know, rest is so vital when it comes to being healthy, like in general, okay? If you do not get good rest and you're constantly having restless sleep, you're just not going to feel as good. You're not going to be able to perform as well in the gym. You're not going to feel as alive and as you should. So rest is so key, which is why I included this and why I think it is so important to make sure that you are getting restful, good hours of sleep. So of course, I'll have everything in the description down below if you guys want to check out the magnesium breakthrough. I highly suggest if you struggle with sleep or you feel like you just don't get restful sleep. I also will have a discount code that I'll put up here on the screen to save you some money off. So yeah, if you guys try it out, let me know, because I swear by it, and I would love to know if you have problems sleeping, if this helps you. Like I said, you can read all the information for yourself on the website. It's actually crazy, everything that they've researched and put into this. So thank you so much to BiOptimizers for partnering with me in this video. And now let's move on to tip number 4. Okay, so tip number 4, I feel like should be very obvious, but there's been a lot of times where I just don't do it. And I'm like, okay, why did I not take the time to do this? And that is to plan out your workout beforehand. Do not be like me, okay? Sit up here and preach and then don't practice what you preach. Do not just go ahead in that gym with no plan and then just start going ham on all the machines. I have done that so many times, literally so many times. I just get excited. I'm like, yes, we're back. And then like, can't even walk the next day because girl, I just did way too much. I was just doing every leg exercise you can think of. Plan out a nice workout that's not gonna be too much, but that's gonna ease you back in. Make sure you don't skip out on warm-up. Make sure you put a warm-up in there, whether that be dynamic stretching or, you know, walking on the treadmill. Warm up, sis, okay? Like warm up and don't go ham. Leave your ego at the door, okay? Because this is not about that. This is about making sure that you're gonna successfully get back on track. You're successfully gonna be able to continue for days and it turn into a consistent routine. We don't wanna just hit the gym and then be like, yeah, that was a lot. I'm gonna see you next week. Because like I said, I've been there. I've done that way too many times. So that's why I'm trying to give you guys tips as well as preach to myself, because I gotta be a woman of my word. I gotta do it. So this definitely helps to write down a little plan. There's so many free guides out there. I know there's so many fitness influencers out there that have pretty affordable fitness plans. So yeah, I would definitely say it's worth just taking that little bit of time, even if you just write down a couple exercises, how many reps you want to do or you want to aim for. Just take the time to plan something out so you don't get in the gym and either one, feel intimidated and feel like you're not able to really do what you need to do because you haven't been there and you feel out of place, or two, get way too excited like me and then just go ham and not be able to walk for the next week. We don't want to do that, okay? And for my last tip, that is just to be easy on yourself. Do not get discouraged if your physique isn't looking the way it used to, or if it just feels really hard, all the weight is heavy, or whatever it is. Don't be discouraged. It's always the hardest in the beginning. It's always the hardest to get started. And I literally tell myself this every time. I'm like, why is it that once I start, I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is so much easier. Like, why have I not been doing this? But to like get started, to like get into the routine, it's literally like pulling teeth. It feels impossible. Like I don't know why am I like this? I don't know, but I will make things such a big mountain when it's a molehill. Like just getting back into it, I'll just be like, yeah, but I have this and I need this and I'll make all these excuses. And then when it comes down to it, it's as simple as make sure your space is clean, okay? Get your meals planned, right? Get the food that you need in the house, okay? Take those supplements consistently so you can actually see results from them. If you're not taking your supplements consistently, don't be mad at the supplements and say, oh, these don't work. You ain't even been taking them for a week, sis, and you think your hair should be down to your butt. No, you ain't even been taking them. You ain't even been taking them every day. And they're supposed to work like a magic pill. Be consistent. Number 4. Plan your workout. Do not go in there and just think, oh, nilly-willy, you're just gonna hit every leg exercise, been there, done that. Do not do that. And then 5, just take it easy on yourself. So that was 5 tips that I gave you. If you do those 5, you are gonna be back in the race. You are gonna be feeling good and back on track. And that's exactly what we wanna do. We wanna keep getting back up, getting back on track. Don't sit there and look at how much time was lost. Don't sit there and look at your physique and say, oh my gosh, you've changed so much. Do not do any of that. That's not gonna help your situation. That's not gonna make you feel better. And ultimately, it's just hurting you. It's keeping you further back. So just look at it as a fresh new start. Okay, we're starting over. We're gonna get on this time. I'm gonna learn a little something new this time. And I feel like every time that I fall off and I get back on track, there's always one lesson that I've learned. I definitely get in my head and I get overwhelmed with just feeling like I need to do a million things and then trying to do all of them at one time, and that's impossible, and then feeling defeated and then spiraling and saying I don't want to do anything. Like, I hope that made sense because it makes sense to me. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it inspired you or at least helped you kind of with a little guidance if you feel like you've fallen off or you just don't know how to get back on track when you have fallen off. These are some of my favorite things to do, and they really, really help, especially if you have a little bit of ADHD like me and you are everywhere at once all the time. I don't even know if that's actually ADHD or if that's something else, but that's just what I go with. That's just what I say, ADHD. I don't know if it could be something else. You guys let me know. But I'm always everywhere at once, okay? And I need to be present, and I need to slow down, and I need to just take my own advice and stick to the steps and the routine, and I will get there. I will get there. I will accomplish what I need to accomplish. So honestly, you can watch a video like this and another really motivational video and another one and another one, but you gotta put the action behind it. So when you click off this video, don't go to another one, don't go to another one, but go and start getting back on track, doing what you need to do to get where you want to be, because we only have one life. We want to feel strong, we want to feel healthy, we want to look good, and there's no better time to do it than now. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed talking to y'all, and yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next one.